So, accountability. I've been doing some thinking. And I said at the very beginning that I would do what I have to do to make sure I bring our people together. So first things first, what I'm going to say is that I apologize from the bottom of my heart for voting for Trump, for voting for everything that ended up happening. I still to this day feel sick to my stomach looking back at the person that I was. And there's no excuse for it, no matter if I was manipulated or whatever you want to call it, in a cult. I should have had a stronger mind. And I allowed that to be penetrated. So for that, I apologize. Anybody who suffered at the hands of the government, you have my heartfelt sincerity. It literally makes me sick to my stomach still to this day to know that I was a part of any single person having to suffer. And as I'm told every single day in comments, that words are shallow and the words have empty meaning without accountability. So I thought that coming out and using words as accountability wasn't going to be it. So instead I figured I would make a video to take accountability, and I would leave my story up for accountability so people can see the growth, so people can see that it's possible. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do at this point, because if the words are shallow and not going to be accepted anyways, and I hope they are, I hope my sincere apology is accepted, but if it's not, I understand and I get that, and I'll still continue to fight to get you on our team, to get you in the unification, because like I said, I'm never going to give up. I will give my life for this revolution. But if me not being here and putting my face out there for the world to see that I'm denouncing everything that they are standing for and willing to put my life on the line, standing side by side with you in this battle, isn't enough to take accountability, then I'm not really sure what is. I'm not sure words are going to be enough for you to be able to heal from this. So at some point you have to come to realization and tell yourself, are you ready to look past everything that's happened and realize that to get to a better tomorrow, we have to start understanding and we have to start forgiving. There is no excuse for any of the suffering that's happened in this country, and I've not once ever said there was. I have denounced the entire organization, the entire establishment, not just Trump, not just Bibi, but the entire establishment. But for anybody in the marginalized community, I understand there's trust issues, and I understand that it's going to take a bit to get you to understand that you're 100% equal in this movement. But it can't be equal without you involved in the conversation and without you involved in the unity. So please, speak up. We can have these messages and we can have these talks. I just ask that people have civil conversations and don't come guns a-blazing and doing a bunch of demanding. A lot of people on both sides have suffered. And again, I'm not saying anybody has suffered worse than anybody. There is a lot of people that have had some pretty bad suffering and took the worst beating out of this whole thing. And they will be recognized because they will be one of the top representatives in this entire movement to make sure that they are covered. So that way they don't feel left out. We are all equals in this. And I'll never let that be any different. If you want to have a conversation, my messages are always open. Or we can do it in the comments. But if you're going to fight and you're going to argue and you're going to have divisive language, I'm not going to engage in that. That stands completely against what we're for. If we want to have the conversations, that's fine. But we have to do it civilly and with respect, or this is never going to heal. So for everybody that's endured any kind of suffering, I put that on my back. I put that on my shoulders. Let me speak for everybody. Let me take all this from everybody. I will put it on my back. I love all of our people in this country. Everybody. Nobody's out. And if I have to go down the whole list to make sure that you hear me, then I'll do just that. If you are white, if you are black, if you are Mexican, Latino, if you are Muslim, if you are gay, if you are straight, if you are trans, if you are from the Middle East, you are all included. Every single one of you are welcome here. And we love you all. And we know you guys have taken a lot of punishment. We cannot change the past. But we can make a much better future if you just give us all a chance. We can't fix this without a chance. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for my contributions to what has happened in this country. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm begging you for your forgiveness. And to help me help healing this country. God bless and much love.